2, 3, 4, 5. Hello, Jessie. How are you? What's new with you, Jessie? I figured I have a lot of this yarn, which makes nice bath puff type things like this. So that's what I'm making. I'm doing all right. Did you see the video I put out at 5 a couple hours ago? It was some yarn I got from Walmart. Mainstays. Their brand of yarn. I like it because it's anti-pilling. I didn't, but I'll check it out after. All right. It's anti-pilling yarn, which is, really good for being so inexpensive. So I'm not sure what I'm going to make with it yet. A lot of people had some great ideas that they shared with me. Yes, I love Mainstay and Red Heart. Uh-huh. Yeah, I thought it was pretty nice. So we'll see. Whatever we come up with. So with this kind of yarn, that's all I'm making. I made a dishcloth with it, the blue one like this, and I didn't like it too much because parts of it were made with cotton yarn, and then part of it was that this kind of yarn, and it wasn't very uniform. So I'd rather do the round like this. They're not good for washing dishes, but they're good for washing your face, I think. Yes. Hi, Cricket. How are you? So this is what I've got in front of me right now to work with, is this yarn. And I make these bath puffs with it. See how some of it is cotton and some of it is this, but it's very soft. I'm glad you're doing well, Cricket. Did I tell you my cat gave birth 3 weeks ago to 4 adorable babies, 3 males and 1 female? Wonderful. Congratulations, Jessie. You're a grandma to kittens. Nice. Ha ha. You're hilarious. Well, I'm still waiting on grandchildren, so that's about the closest I would get to being a grandma, I think, for the next few years anyway. Hello, Tina. How are you? You saw my pretty pink yarn? I think it's pretty too. Anti-pilling. I don't know if I bought enough though to make a sweater cardigan. It will come and you will make a good granny, says Cricket. Maybe. Camper says, hi, Jessie and Cricket. And Cricket says, hi to Camper. Jessie said, what's your preference, cat or dogs or fish or plant? Right now, all I've got is plants. My son and his wife have 2 dogs and 1 cat, and my daughter and her boyfriend have 2 cats. Tina says, so what you have in mind for it? I was looking for suggestions, and a whole bunch of people had awesome suggestions. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to make with it. But I like the idea Cricket came up with. Cricket says, Jessie, please don't ask my husband that question. We would be here all day and night. He is an animal lover. Yeah, quail. Shawl would be pretty. Hot pink? I don't think so. I like my white shawl. I've also got some Karen baby cakes in pink. So if I make another shawl, I would use that one. So actually what I could do with that is make one of those pretty dresses, bag of day dresses for a little girl, and use the white that I have left as a trim. I've got about half a cake of the white left. That would be cute. Hmm. Tina says, I didn't think a lime green would be pretty either, but I liked it after I made it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, can always try it. If I don't like it, I donate it. I've got a few, these are little balls of cotton yarn that I have left. So I may make something with those too after I decide what I'm going to do with this and this. Hmm. So what did you all do today? Tina says I tend to like several but give them away anyhow. I won one and I made myself the blue and white one. Uh-huh. Yeah, so did you get that one from Tank yet? That you won? Cool. I bet it's beautiful. Tank does such beautiful work. Cricket says worked a little in my craft space. Wonderful, Cricket. So did I. Oh, Tina says I wore it every day when I was crocheting. I love wearing my shawl when I'm crocheting. I haven't worn one yet. A shawl. So I've got the one I made. I got this thing in a kit. It's to cut yarn. Pretty amazing. Feels good across my shoulders. Actually, very warm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep, it is. Hmm. These are those crystalite plastic crochet hooks. Well, not this one. This one's metal. Using something this small in a plastic crochet hooks seems to be like it'll break so easily. But these bigger ones look like they'd be pretty sturdy. These ones. Thing I don't like about these is you can't hardly read them. I can't. What size they are. Tina asks, what's everyone doing tonight? I just finished watching a movie with my grandson. What movie? Hello, Janice. How are you? Tina says hi to Janice. Getting ready to work on my Sophie's Universe blanket on part 5. Wow. How many parts are there, Janice? Tina says it was a war movie. He's studying about some wars at school. Ah, okay. All right. Janice says hi to Tina, and I think 10 or 12. Wow. A lot of parts to that. Hope it goes well for you. This is an H, so this is a good size for my cotton yarn. There's more cotton yarn. I got a few different colors of cotton yarn in here, including a good amount of hot pink. Janice says it's laying flat so it's not ruffling up like some people are having trouble with. Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear that. I think what I'm gonna do, remember those pillows I made with the for the living room? I made it gray. I think that's what I started making here too. Although this one doesn't, yeah, this one is right. I started that pattern here for it. So I hope it works out well. That's what I'm gonna try doing, making another pillow form like that. Well, pillow cover. Did you use the same pattern front and back? No. The back was straight double crochet, 2 pieces, and then you overlapped them and used buttons. I didn't sew on buttons yet, but I do have them. So I ended up doing the front in the pattern like this, and then I'll use the buff for the back side. So between 8:30 and 9. I don't know what that means. Can you explain that to me, Tina? I started falling asleep. Oh no. So yeah, here it's almost 8 o'clock. Not quite, but almost. So in Eastern time, it's almost 9 o'clock. So your son is spending, or grandson is spending the night, and you're taking him to school tomorrow? Is that it, Tina? Okay, yes. I may try baking tomorrow. I don't know yet. I found some frozen fruit in my freezer for a snack. So it's got blackberries, raspberries, and blueberries. Sort of like instead of ice cream, this is what I'm having. Because it's healthier. Tina says we ate an ice cream for dessert after supper. Wonderful. So yeah, this color is called camel. Yeah, camel. That'll make a nice pillow. Nice neutral colors. So yeah, I went to Pilates at little afternoon. And then I came home and worked on crocheting some, trying to use up this skein of yarn to make more scrubbies like this. So what did you have for supper? I had some leftover mac and cheese, homemade. We added some chicken to it. No, I didn't. Oh, cricket. Jenna says I had stuffed shells. Yum. Sounds good. Cricket says I had chicken noodle soup, a sandwich, and cookies. I'm on a bologna groundment. You mean you're grounded from bologna? Tina says we had pork chops, mashed potatoes, and green beans. Yum. I haven't had pork chops in a long time. You're grounded. Why is that, Cricket? Why are you grounded from bologna? Doctor said too much sodium, blood pressure way too high. I can see that. Tell your doctor it's not bar rest kind. We all have had lucky streaks lately winning prizes. Yeah, Tina more than anybody else. Cricket says I'm also a saltaholic. Well, I did give him the big. That's funny. Janice, if you don't know, it's an inside joke with the big eyes and the bar rest baloney. Hello, Carol. How are you? I just changed the channel and found you. Going to make up some noodles and broth. Wonderful. So, Carol, what part of the country do you live in? Which time zone? Tina says, I just won chances for the monthly drawing, but I didn't win on Dee's Live. All right. You're in New York State, Southern tier. All right, Carol.
Where do you get your notifications? Like when I log in?
Scroll.
Maybe on that?
Yeah. So you're Eastern time zone, so it's 9 o'clock your time. And you're just now making dinner? So what are you all working on? I know Janice is working on the a blanket of some kind. Tina said, I finished the ruffles on the dress Carol in the middle of the night when I couldn't sleep. Still needs buttons on the back and tacking down the edges of the ruffle. Wonderful. So now I know what you're doing. Janice is working on the Sophie's Universe. Cricket was cleaning her craft space. Okay, you're working on the ruffles. Carol says, nice spring day despite chemo. I don't get sick. Praise the Lord. Just energy drained working on the leaf hat. Frogging if it's too big. Oh, I'm sorry you're going through chemo. Michelle says, good evening, everyone. How are you, Michelle? What are you working on, Michelle? Cricket says, I am making a list of everyone's channel I watch and putting names to it so I can run the watch time for everyone and keep track so I don't miss anyone. Wow. That's amazing, Cricket. How is Diana doing? Cricket, you seem to know her better than I do. I've been praying for her. And Michelle. And Tina and whoever else needs prayer in my prayer group. And how are you doing with your hands? Carol says, Michelle, does the dog play with your yarn? I don't have a dog. If you're talking to me, but you're probably talking to Michelle J. because she's the crocheting dog mom. Cricket says she put up a new video. She has surgery scheduled for removal of her problem. All right. Do you know when the surgery is? Yes, forgot the J. Cats love to play with yarn. I know that. Hand doing okay, fingers getting them still a bit. Okay. How are you, Michelle J? Tina says, hi, Michelle J and Carol. This Friday night, there's gonna be a social thing downtown. They're gonna have a lot of vending trucks selling, fast food, junk food type stuff from 5 to 10 p.m. And I'm supposed to be meeting my Pilates group there. So I might go for a little bit. Hi, Quiz. How are you? Cricket says Diana's spirits are okay, but still worried they don't think it went in her lymph nodes. Please still pray, y'all. Thank you. I will. Thanks for the update. Tina says, I sent you in a text the dress I finished. My husband's got my phone, so I don't have it with me. Carol says, would thicker padded hook help? Get some play clay and experiment. Helps me. Hi, everyone. Tina says, hi, Matt. Boy, you're so good with names, Tina. Yeah, it sounds like fun. Yes, it does. Hi, Camper. What's your name? Camper says, Tina is my name. Nice to meet you, Tina, says Matt. So how are you, Matt? all those people that I gained from going to Shireen's live to grow your channel? It brought me up to 850. Then I went down to 838. So I've come to the conclusion that I can't expect to grow fast. Then I heard someone say, you have to wait 3 days before you join someone who joined you. Because Shireen has always said the next day you can, but then I lose them all. Sorry for the delayed response. My dog just got hurt. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm good. Thanks for asking. I'm glad you're doing well, Matt. I'm still 3 away from 200. Let's get her there, everyone. Everyone who's not subscribed to Cricut, please go subscribe. And Cricut, do not subscribe back to them until 3 days. So Saturday, you can subscribe to them. Oh, and Quiz is 5 away from 100. So if you're not subscribed to him, go to him. But like I said, only one of you can subscribe today. Michelle J says, I wish I had multiple accounts to subscribe to you, Cricut. LOL. I've tried getting my kids to subscribe to some of the people I'm subscribed to. Thank you, Tina, for dropping Cricut's link. I'm already subscribed to Cricut to all you guys. So thank you, Michelle. You are so sweet. Yeah. Carol says, I don't know how, but I have 129 subscribers to my channel. Funny, but I don't have a channel. Ha ha ha. You have a channel, you're just not a content creator. Tina says, I sent it to your email. Okay, so I could get it on the computer. All right. And yeah, Tina dropped Matt's link too. Cool. Thank you. Let me see here. Yep, there you are. There it is. Ruffled dress. Oh, how pretty. I have on, but they took over 40 away all at once. Wow. Yeah, I thought it was bad when they took like 15 away all at once. This came with in a thing with crochet hooks and stuff. It's a little blade on this thing. So you put this on your finger when you're crocheting, and when you need to cut yarn, you use this. It cuts very well. Tina says, I hope she will like it. It was supposed to be a shirt and skirt and shirt, but she said she didn't want that. She wanted it a dress. Well, awesome. Cricket says, I lost some and they unsubscribed me to some channels. I had to resubscribe. They do that. It's frustrating when they do. I hate it because I can't tell what size these are. I can feel it, but I can't read it. Hi, Carol. How are you? She says, hi, sweet Michelle. Hi, all my yarny friends. How are you, Carol? Michelle J says, I tried to not pay attention, but this lady, Sarah Nicole, posted our first content video on the same day. She's over 100 and I'm like at 60 something. You just never know. And then Michelle says, hello, Carol. How are you? And what did you do all day, Carol? Carol says, hi, sweet Michelle J. Hello, Carol, says Cricket. Hi, sweet Cricket. And Tina, says Carol. Hello, Enid. How are you? If you're not subscribed to each other, please do so. Cricket and Michelle J. and the quiz guy need subscribers. They need family members, friends. Enid does too, so do I, for that matter, and so does Carol. So go join each other's channels. But if one of you joins someone, you should wait 3 days before you subscribe back to them. Otherwise, YouTube was gonna delete it. Carol says, I was thinking of starting up blogs, but there seems to be so many hoops to jump through, and YouTube gets the coin. Do you have a hook gauge? Up to hook with markings, then use a little tape. Yeah, I've got some hook gauges and needle gauges. And yeah, I used a little tape on the end to mark the size. Good idea, Carol. Michelle says, I did a shout out on my community page for you, Michelle, but I have such little amount of followers, they probably all follow you already. I kind of doubt it. But yeah, I've been trying to go to different communities, groups to have my link dropped, like the homesteading communities and Christian communities, things that I'm interested in. Michelle says, yeah. Carol says, hi, sweet Enid. I hope you're all doing well. I have no idea what to do next. I'm just using up my cotton yarn, this stuff. This is all cotton yarn. This is the kind with partially fuzzies. They call it scrub off yarn. It's not very, it wouldn't be good to scrub off on dishes, but you can use it for your face. It's nice and soft. Cricket asks, what is everyone doing for Easter? I know I'm going to church. I do every Sunday, so Easter's no exception. I really don't know what else we're doing. Enid says, hey, Carol. We might make a ham. Haven't had a ham in a long time. A bone-in ham. I like those. Michelle says, oh my goodness, does everyone in here follow Lyndon Simpson? Did anyone see I won her March giveaway? No, I screamed when I heard my name. I have only ever won one giveaway in the many years entering. Wow. Wonderful, Michelle. That is awesome. Congratulations. It's something when you win from someone overseas. I won from Sarah Moo or Crafty Moo. I forget her name. But her name is Sarah. Her first name is Sarah. I will do a video when I receive it. Oh, I can't wait, Michelle. I'm looking forward to it. Michelle says, I love Sarah. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. It's pretty special when you win something from overseas like that. I'm not ready to send anything overseas yet. I want to get monetized first. I've got the hours, but YouTube keeps taking people away from me. Yeah, they have such different yarn. Yep. Tina says we usually go to my daughter's, but she has to go to Georgia to help train at another warehouse. Ah. So you're on your own. Hi, Sadie. How are you? She says, hi, Michelle and everyone in chat. How are you doing, Sadie? Tina says, congratulations, Michelle J. That's awesome. Yes, it is. And Cricket says, I'm going to put on my Easter bonnet, go hide, and eat me a fried bologna sandwich. Oh. All right. And Tina says, hi, Sadie. Carol says, yes, it took me 2 years before I won, and it was from Dear Thrisson Stitches. Oh, lucky you. Michelle says, Easter plans for us. Church, my kids will all be coming over for Easter dinner. Wonderful. Sadie says, I'm good. How are you? I'm doing all right. Cricket says, I will make it while they all are hunting eggs. All right. And Sadie says, received my Sophie's Universe book from Amazon today. That is awesome. Sadie says, hi, camper. That is awesome, Sadie. Let us know how you do, okay? Sadie says, hope to do my giveaway video tomorrow. Wonderful. We'll have to go check it out. Cricket says, our kids will be here for dinner as well. Wonderful. My kids won't be. I'm pretty sure my son's wife's gonna have to work because she's in the medical field. And my son-in-law's gonna have homework that he's gonna have to do because he's in his senior year of college. Graduates in May, so, finals coming up and everything. So hopefully Casey and I will do something fun, just the two of us. And Sadie says, be right back, have to let the dogs out. All right. Cricket says, I really need to do some spring cleaning. I really need to clean my craft room. Anybody want to come help me? Any takers? I lost track of my count. Not good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Michelle says, I would if I was closer. We could have a fun time. Cleaning is always more enjoyable when you have good company. Uh-huh. Hello, Robert. How are you? It's so good to have you here. You know, all those people I got gained from going to that Grow channel, I lost them all. My numbers are back down to where they were. Cricket says, hello, Robert. Robert says, Cricket, hi. Tina says, hi, Robert. I'm not sure what I'm doing here with this. I'm at a loss. Carol says, I just checked. We're still good and subscribed. All right, good. Cricket says, I am still trying to win the lottery so I can take us all on that crochet cruise. Oh, that would be so wonderful, Cricket. Robert says, you are not alone. Me too. I lost 10 subscribers yesterday. I lost about 13, Robert. Sadie says, hi, Robert. Robert says, hi, Camper. Hi, Newfie. But we're still subscribed to each other, right? Camper Newfie, sorry to hear that. Yeah, I don't think it's worth all the hard work we were putting into it if all we're going to do is lose them. Got to grow organically. You shout me out on your channel, I'll shout you out on mine. Exactly. Sadie says hi to Michelle J. So you have good recipes on your channel, right, Robert? Sadie says hi to Cricket and hi to Carol. Recipes are always a hit. So Cricket says hello, Sadie. Michelle says, I don't understand why YouTube is taking away subscribers. Are they getting cheap and not wanting people to get monetized? I think that has something to do with it. But I think they don't like it when you subscribe to each other within a day or two. I'm not sure what the deal is. I don't know what the trick is. Carol says we should check all the channels we're subscribed to and beat that YouTube hoop. I would love to. Robert says, my wife cooks all the time. My channel is made up of different activities such as cooking, eating, traveling, playing games, etc. Wonderful, Robert. Tina says, I think they are, Carol. Yep. So I don't know what to think about all this. I don't understand why that should matter when we subscribe. It's gonna happen anyway. No, I don't know what to tell you. What happened to comment? I check often, but sometimes I don't recall names of people I newly subscribed to. Maybe I need to screenshot so I can remember and go check often. I couldn't tell you what, I don't know how YouTube plays. I don't understand it. They just want to slow it down so they don't grow channels fast speed. Mhm. I don't know. I kind of give up. It's going to happen when it happens. Robert says, Cricket, you could be right. Mm-hmm. We'll get there someday, says Robert. Mm-hmm. Yeah, someday. It just takes time. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was hoping to reach 1,000 by June 3rd. Doesn't seem like it's gonna happen now. I had such high hopes for that Grow channel. Michelle, Tina says I am subscribed to so many now. I'd hate to have to check mine like they do for being subscribed. Michelle says, I remember Doris from Rose Cottage hit 5,000 in like 6 months. It was insane. I know. It was like the 500. I was like the 550th subscriber of hers. Wow. Before she had content. Wow. Robert said, Cricket, I agree. Yep. Cricket said, did you ever notice everything in this life is based on time? Yeah. Tina says, I didn't know there was a difference for over 4 years. I could have won many times during that time. Mm-hmm. Cricket says, has anyone ever heard from her? No. Last time I heard from her, I shouted her out because I did her top. So after she had shut her channel down, she came and said how wonderful it looked. And I told her it's from a great designer. That's the last time I'd ever heard from her. Carol says, you only need 259. We can help spread the word. I need 159, Carol, because I'm at 841. Cricket says, I really liked her. So did I. Her family was sick. Someone in her family was very sick. Cricket. Robert said, there is a lady from Uganda married to Chinese whose videos are liked by people. I started following her on YouTube in January of this year, and she had 11,000 subscribers, and now she has more than 200,000. Wow. Oh my goodness. What are her videos about? Michelle says, I thought about asking Pamela from Pamela's Adorn Crochet, but I didn't want to bother her. Doris was the one who announced Pamela's husband passing. Mm-hmm. Sadie said, who are you talking about? Doris at Rose Cottage Studio. Michelle said they had to be close. Uh-huh. Tina says, wow, Robert, I'm wondering what her videos were like. Robert says, yes, her name is Rose in China. Huh. Cricket says, look how fast Thriss is growing. Yeah, but that's because Bagaday shouted her out. That was the biggest thing, and now she's in with D. Carol says, not good at math, am I? If you can help get me there, I'd be very appreciative. Robert says her videos are not any special, but I guess she got a mass followers from her fans on TikTok. See, I don't do TikTok. Tina says I try not to go on TikTok, but sometimes in the shorts they pop up. And Robert says, I guess people like her because she is African married to a Chinese, which is rare and unique. Yep. Yep. If she lives in China, it probably is, Robert. Yeah. Cricket says, my feelings get a little hurt when I have subscribed and I participate and watch some of the bigger channels and they don't return it, but they talk to you like they really care but don't help you to grow. Yeah, I agree. That is very hurtful. I get it too. It's like the people who they don't have time for us little guys. In the US, it is not a big deal at all. Yeah. All right, Robert, where did you post it? Rose in China. Okay. Here's Rose in China. I'm going to put her link. camper 14 years. She lives in China and in the village. Cricket says, yes, some do return it back. Michelle says, I won't say names, but there is someone I have been subscribed to for a while. She's not a huge channel, but she's monetized. But she will not even let anyone mention that they have their own channel. Wow. Sure said, it's my channel. If you want to promote a channel or had to be. Wow. Robert says, yes, Michelle, that's her YouTube channel. Okay. I tried to shout out everyone I make a video. Cool. Tina says, wow, Michelle J., then I wouldn't watch her videos as my first supports. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm up to, if people try to want their links dropped, by all means drop them. Yep. But no one wants to bring me someone who won't help promote them back. Yeah, that's a little greedy. Uh-huh. Michelle says, oh, I don't. She's in the back burner. And Cricket says some have their own little group, and that's fine. Well, Robert says some people are like that. Cricket says, but it will get old when people start dropping them. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Elaine, hello. How are you, Elaine? I believe in sharing the love. Yep, exactly, Michelle. Take Elaine. She's been doing YouTube for 5 years now. She just got over 1,000 and she's spreading the love. Robert says sharing is always the right thing. Mm-hmm. I have no idea why people are so greedy. Tina says, I can't handle multiple people up on panel. A couple at a time and maybe 3 at the most. It is too hard to watch them all, especially when they talk all at once. Yep. Elaine says, I'm doing well. How are you doing? We're doing good. We're talking about how YouTube is taking people away. We join each other's channels, and if we join each other's channels right away, they take them away. And Tina says hi to Elaine. So if somebody joins my channel, I need to keep a record of who they are, and in 3 days I can join theirs, but not before then. Exactly, Elaine. That doesn't make sense, but that's the way YouTube does things. They don't want people subscribing to each other right away. They are taking hours. That's ridiculous. I got close to 5,000 right now. So
Close to 5,000.
I do
5,000 hours?
watch hours.
Wow.
I know I got over 4,900.
That's close to 5,000.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
thank you. But Elaine says they are also taking hours. YouTube is. Cricket says, I'm not going to name names, but didn't like how one of the Yanni sisters was in a live that was a lot of people and she was commenting and getting ignored. Well, I guess you need to. I don't like when they have a lot of people on the panel either. 2 or 3 is okay, but then any more than that, and it's like they're fighting for each other's to get the attention. Tina says, I know I had to leave Cricket. Mm-hmm. Cricket says, I then talked to her on the chat in the live and mentioned sometime you're not seen, but there is no reason to be rude. What am I working on? I'm working on little round soap pads. I've got this kind of yarn, Scrub Off by Sugar and Cream. I don't like dishcloths made out of it, but I like the scrub pads. So what are you working on, Elaine? Cricket says, we are all here to create and share the same warmth that's in our yard. Mm-hmm. Yep. Elaine says, I am crocheting jellyfish and turtles for now. I love those turtles that you crochet, Elaine. Elaine says, looks nice, Michelle. They're nice and soft. It's not a dish to wash dishes. It's too soft for that. but they're nice for, I think I want to use them for in the tub. Michelle says, I guess I'm glad I missed that. Was it last night? Because I didn't watch anything last night. I was too tired. I like the dishcloths made out of it, but it's very rough on my fingers working with it. Are you talking this? The scrub off? Carol said, when we did Bible in club for our school, we used Zoom. You can silence all but the speaker, and kids had hand symbols to answer or ask questions. Yep. We've used Microsoft Teams when we were doing the teaching. I had to go to the school to teach, but I would go in the library and be on the computer, and the kids would be at home because they weren't meeting in the schools. And that's the way it was. They only got to hear me. Cricket says, it was a channel I stumbled across, and I joined in the chat and seen this going on, and after I talked, I think, I'm not sure what you're saying there, or if it's just a typo. Hmm. I think I'm gonna have to head off because I'm tired. I'm gonna go for now. I left and will not return or subscribe. Oh, good. I hope you all have a good evening. I'm tired, guys. I need to leave. But I hope you all sleep well. You especially, Tina. You need to get a good night's sleep. I'll be on tomorrow morning for the devotional at 6:30 Central Time, which is 7:30 Eastern Time. I hope you all have a wonderful evening. I plan on getting some rest, Michelle. That's 5:30 your time. Yes, I'm going to leave as soon as the panel fills up and save me a headache. Have a beautiful night. Plan on it, Cricket. Plan on seeing my eyelids, the inside of my eyelids. Good night, everyone. Have a great night. I will see you in the devotional tomorrow morning, God willing. All right. You all take care. You too, Elaine. Thank you for being here. Bye-bye.